Hi everyone, it's Kathy Maxon. Today we are going to make a St. Patrick's Day swag using a 5-gallon stir stick. You can get these 5-gallon stir sticks at any hardware store. We're going to use some polypro mesh that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and we're going to use this St. Patrick's or this Shamrock sign that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get our sign ready. I'm going to put some cable mounts on the back of the sign. I have my E6000 and I have some hot glue. So the E6000 will help hold it permanently, and then the hot glue will give me an instant. They come with a sticky back already. You've seen me do it before. I'm just going to outline the outside, and then I'm just going to shoot some hot glue in the middle. So I'm going to put one at the bottom and one at the top. Like I said, the hot glue will give you an instant connection. The E6000 will be hold it long term. Glue and my E6000, and we'll stick one near the top. Your hot glue will give you glue strings. Hold it down so it gets that connection right away, and we will set that aside. We are going to need pipe cleaners. We're going to do 5 pipe cleaners. We're going to do 1 toward the center. So even up your pipe cleaners and give it a good twist. Let me turn it this way. And then we're going to evenly space them out as best we can. So you got the one in the center, and we're going to do 1 near the bottom, 1 near the top, and then we're going to put 1 in between. You can use these stir sticks if you don't have, you could do like an evergreen swag if you have. They make some rectangular wreath forms. So if you don't have any of those, this is your next best option. So then we're just going to put a little hot glue so it stays in place. To our stir stick. Again, using hot glue. Please be very careful. Okay, set that aside. This sit aside as well. We are going to cut our mesh. So if you did not know, Hobby Lobby every other week should have this mesh on sale. Should be half off. Again, it's the propane mesh ribbon. We're going to need a rotary cutter. And we are going to cut our pieces. If your end, like this one isn't really even, so I'm just going to rotary cut up and even out the end. Let's cut them about 20 inches. So for now, we're going to cut 5 pieces. We may end up cutting 5 more. I just want to see how the 5 pieces fill it up. And it sticks together. That aside. grab myself a couple paper clips. So we have our piece. We're going to do what's called a cruffle. We're going to curl the ends. So you're going to, with your mesh facing up, the curl side up, we're going to curl that up a couple times. And then we're going to ruffle up the middle. So then join your pieces, and then this is what it looks like. I'm going to put this piece in this way, so this will help hide the bottom. I'm going to pull it tight, crisscross, and twist. So we have that there. And then the next piece we're going to do opposite. Pull it tight, crisscross. So I think we will, just because I'm not liking how this looks, we will do two pieces on top of each other. Curl, clamp it, curl some more, the other side, and just ruffle up the middle. So then what we can do down here to make it a little fuller, push down tight, crisscross. See, and that's just gonna fill it up. So I'm gonna continue that method. So I'm gonna put one, so my every other one, I'll go up and down on the bottom and then sideways on the top. And then the two, I'll go sideways and then we'll go up and down in the middle. I will be back. There we have all 10 pieces in. It measures about 24 inches and it's about 9 inches wide. So then we're going to take our sign. I guess on my hot glue I didn't have that, must not have had that down very good. Cut our sign off. Our hanger from our sign. I want to pull this up because I really don't like this bow. came up pretty good. My sign is going to cover, I think, about the 3 middle ones. So I'm just going to twist those pipe cleaners, tuck them to the back. This one as well. I think this one I need to push down a little more. Crisscross, push down, and then tighten it. So again, we'll just push that to the back. Okay, and then my sign, I put some pipe cleaners through the cable mounts. We get our sign as close as we can to the middle. And then I'm just going to kind of spread the mesh. I can figure out where an end is. Here's one. And here. You could go through your mesh, but if somebody just wants to take the sign off, then it's not going to ruin their, so I'm just going to tie it in the back. And then this one I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to kind of spread the mesh around so I can just straddle the mesh. I think it dropped. I don't think it's in the center anymore, but that's okay. This is what we have. I'm going to tighten this one a little more. And what you can do too, you can pull your knot off to the side, and then that way you know, if you're selling it or whatever, we can tuck that down so it's not going to scratch anybody's door. And then what we can do too then is just throw some, you can throw a piece of felt over the back just so it doesn't scratch the doors. Okay, the ribbons I have, I didn't know what I was going to do with that. So I have this little double, I think it came from Hobby Lobby at Christmas time. So, I mean, I know we pulled off a bow, you know, so we can just make like another bow and just stick it there just to give it a little green. Where I took this off, I want to put a bow, a mini bow. So I got this, it was like a 2-pack at Christmas time at Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to use the green with the gold. I cut my piece about 13 inches. I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to glue, stick some hot glue. Stick some hot glue there. And we'll make another loop. So make sure your bow is kind of, your loops are about the same. Dab a little hot glue there. Make sure our loops are about the same. And then what we can do, we can put like a coin or something like that. So I'm just going to dab where that glue spot is. We're going to put our little bow there. Just going to bring a little bit more green into our sign. And then just kind of cut your tails how long you want them. Like I said, we can glue like one of those coins. Or if you have like a little flower. but we'll pretty that up before we're done. So we're going to make at least a big bow at the top. And the ribbons I have, these two Shamrock ribbons I got from Craft Outlet. Sparkly with the black and white check. Item number 21101-09-15. And then this is just regular green with the tan background. Item number 21004-09-17. So we're going to use these two because I kind of liked because they had the tan. I have this as well to bring in more tan. So we have this, we have this. We have this. I have this from Sam's Club. It's not black and white, it's more like a black and tan. I kind of thought that would look okay. And then I even have some plain black. So I'm not sure how that's all gonna go. If I can keep like these ones more prominent than the others, then I think I'm okay. I'm not sure if I like this with it, but I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of options. So, what kind of a bow am I gonna make? If we do this, and then I can do a tan, and then I could probably do the green. So I could do these. We can make a big bow at the top. And then we can almost use this other green. If I do that. And I make another bow down here if I have two different kind of bows. I kind of want to incorporate them both. Let's get a pipe cleaner ready. I got some clothespins. And let's figure this out. So we'll do tails. For now, I'm just gonna do maybe about a 7-inch tail. Let me trim that up. Do a 7-inch tail. We'll pinch. We'll make a loop. So my loop is gonna be a 4-inch loop. Gonna pinch. And then you remember you gotta twist because you gotta bring the right side up. Pretty side up, and we do another 4-inch, so you can either measure it out, you can, remember, we can measure it that way. You're going to want to pinch again, bring the good side up. I think that's the good side. Usually I mean, this one is easier, or not as easy to tell the difference. And then you can match your loops up this way, you know, when you're side by side. We'll pinch. So if I do 2 each, let's see, we could do a 3, a 2, a 1. We do a 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know. The Sam's Club ribbon is not as expensive as the others, so you know you're okay with using more of the Sam's Club. So let's do 4. Should have brought my bow dabber down to hold my bow in place, and then we'll cut a loop. I'm gonna go get that, and I will be back. Okay, got my bow dabber. I'm just gonna use that to hold my bow. So I'm doing 4 loops right, 4 loops left. We did 4 inches. You could hold it all in your hand. My hand's hurting today, so then let's do this one. Sorry. 7 inch. Do the 3.5. Oh, I don't know, I just don't like my tail in the front. I don't know, we'll do that. There's about 3.5. Twist pretty side. Just wasn't feeling that tail up front. See, so these will just show just a little more, a little less. So we'll do 3 on this one. Three on each side. Twist in the back. And then we'll cut that. So we'll put this into our bow dabber next. You can even, if you want, you can even, if you have a bow dabber, you can actually use it and to, turn and do your bow right in there, kind of like the 4-in-1 tool. I kind of want this one. This one looks big. Let me see what this one goes to. This one. That one looked a little long over there. And this one looks a little long here. This one. That's for my tail. Okay, so there we have those. And then let's do some tan. So the tan will still do about a 7-inch again on the tail. Go this way, maybe that was my problem. Go this way. And we'll make these just a hair shorter. So we're going to make these about 3 inches. So then I'm going to make sure they're even. This one will be 2. Do tail on this one, this side. Stick this in there. Make one up, one down. And all we have is this one left. Do our 7-inch. This one's only going to be a 1 loop. We could actually, if we want, just to, make it more St. Patty's Day, we could do more, but we're going to do 1 loop. And then this one, I'm going to have to put both sides of the tail on one side, and then when we get the pipe cleaner in there, we'll have to maneuver the one over. So I'm going to get my pipe cleaner here and move it to the back. Get that out of the way. I'm going to push it down. I want it as tight as possible. Crisscross. And then we're going to twist. Remember, even if you hold it in your hand, you can hold the pipe cleaner and twist. I think I was going opposite. Oop, yep, I'm going opposite way. Twist the ribbon and it's going to make it tight into the pipe cleaner. So then when we're here, we'll pull each of those tails down that way. We'll pull, I'm going to hold my thumb in the middle here. I'm going to pull that one down, that one, and this will go here. And then we're going to have our 3. So our 3 should split the 2, 1 up, 1 down. Pull our tail down. Pull our tail down. So like I said, I want it to kind of split. So then you can kind of see the 3 poking out between the 2. And then we're going to do that with the 4 as well. The 4 now should straddle the 3. So you should be able to see all the layers. Get all my tails down there. So we want to see our black and tan kind of peeking through. So let's put this up here. I guess I don't need this. So let me tighten this all the way and cut this off. And tuck it under. And then we have our pipe cleaner here already. So we're just going to feed our pipe cleaner around the mesh to the back. See, that's where we want it. Okay. Pull it tight. Oh, like I said before, let's twist it off to one side. So then that way, you know, when we tuck them under, it'll be under there. So here's our bow. You gotta fluff again. You're always fluffing your bows. Let's dovetail the tails. So you're gonna fold it in half. We're gonna cut from the folded to the open. We're gonna cut up at an angle, and then that's gonna give us our dovetail. So we'll do that. I actually think this side's shorter, so let me cut this side a little shorter as well. We'll just get all our tails about the same length. So there's our pretty bow. And then you can just separate out the tails, you know, put what you can see. That one needs to go that way. And you want to see them kind of all peeking out. But that's our pretty bow at the top. And then what we can do something, we could just do a, we could just put something right in this. We can just make some crisscrosses. So we'll make kind of like a messy bow. So we want our tails about that long. It's about 6. So I'm just still going to do 7. So I'm going to cut pieces at 14. I'm going to cut 2 pieces at 14. I should probably dovetail them while I'm right here, so I don't have to try to do it later. Dovetail, dovetail these. I might not like them this long. We'll see. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be crisscrossing them. And then we'll gather them in the middle, and that probably is too long. Yeah. Let's dial them back. Let's dial them back. What do we say? 14. Let's cut them down to 12 and see what that does. Let me dovetail this and see before I start cutting on my good ribbon. Excuse me. I don't even like that. I think that's still kind of long. I'm going to dial it back to 11 inches. Okay, so we'll do 11 inches. Dovetail our ends. And if we want, we can bring some of this black in as well. We can bring in some different colors if you want. You know, if you have more, more choices and you didn't really know which ones you wanted to use. I'm just going to dovetail the ends, cut them at 11, dovetailing. Like I said, I'm not too worried about my Sam's Club ribbon, because I think in the end of the day it comes out not very expensive per yard. Where the stuff that you're going to buy, you're going to be paying like 50 cents a yard. So that's why, make sure what you want, size you want to cut them to, so you don't waste a lot of the good ribbon, especially if you're on a budget. You can always, add in some tails along the sides if you want. But I think we're just going to do a bow at the top. I forgot to bring down a coin. We're going to put something in the center of this bow here. I should have just tied it, is what I should have done. I wonder how bad I'm going to ruin it if I pull it up. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll fix that. Let me cut these. Let's do 11. These as well. 2 pieces. Oh, there goes my elephant Lily running across the upstairs. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, I think my husband Doug left. So she's crying. She could see out the windows. Our windows are lower to the ground. All our dogs have loved it. Since we were in this house, they could see out the windows. Our old house, they were up higher, so nobody could see out them. But they could just stand and look out. Okay, let's clean up our mess. We'll put our crisscrosses in. So we cut 11, so 5.5. So we'll put 1. Ooh. So 5.5. We're gonna crisscross them. Let's put, oh, that one didn't end up being quite 11. That one in next. You could just actually, what you could do, just to find the center, just fold it in half. Guess I'm being a space cadet today. That. We'll throw the black in there now. Again, we're just crisscrossing. We'll stick the tan in, because I really like this ribbon, so I'm going to put that on top. I really like it. I think goes well with the sign. Fold it in half. It's kind of just how you make a messy bow. You just crisscross all your ribbon. And actually what we could have done is we could have made like a loop for the center. So then got them all crisscross. I'm going to take them out. We're going to put them right in this tie that we got going on right here. I'm going to push down as best I can, crisscross, and I'm going to tighten it. I don't have much left. I'm just going to tuck it up under the ribbon. See where I'm just tucking it up under. And then you just spread out your messy bow. Like I said, you can fuss with your bows and your ribbons like forever. So we'll do that just at the bottom. Again, we could stick, sticking to each other too. We could put a coin down there. I gotta find something. I need to find like a little shamrock or something. I don't know if I have any. We gotta fix that. Let's pull off as much glue as I can. Okay. We're just gonna tie a bow. We're just gonna do bunny ears, bunny ears, bunny ears. So I didn't like that center, or there was no center. So bunny ears, and we're just gonna tie it like our shoelace. And then we will pull our stuff down to where we want it. And that's probably good. I think I got my hot glue on still. Put that there. We'll cut that way. Cut this one this way. Or maybe we can make like a little bow here. Maybe I can use this piece that I have from this that I took off from up there. See if I can make a small bunny ear. Nope, he didn't leave. I hear him walking upstairs now. So we could always put like a little bow down here too. And that way it's gonna fix it up a little. There we go. Let's come on with the long side. Yeah, let me stick a little hot glue right in that pipe cleaner. And we'll stick this down here. So then it doesn't leave the pipe cleaner look down there. This is pretty much what we have. See if it'll fit that way. A swag, and we just used a 5-gallon, 5-gallon stir stick. They come in a 3-pack. We use the mesh from Hobby Lobby. I use some Sam's Club and Craft Outlet ribbon. Made a bow, used the Dollar Tree sign, and then just made like a messy bow here down at the bottom. I will get a picture and get this up on the site.